James, I meant to ask you, what's your Twitch name?
Good lap.
I got you.
Slowing on the bottom. Inside. Clear inside. Keep on going, man. Keep your revs down. You've probably lost some power.
I'll touch you in your no-no square. I touched Sim Grandpa in his no-no square. I totaled him on lap 2 at Miami. Yeah. You can't touch this. Smitty's listening to You Can't Touch This. I'm the 18. Meow. Actually, if you tune in to Smitty's stream, that's what he's playing. Yeah, I'm remotely controlling it from my computer. I just qualified P3. I'm racing next gen fixed. Good evening, gentlemen. Yeah, her.
That's the end of the session, P3.
Have people figured out how to make it to turn one yet, or is it still the same?
It's been the same.
I don't know. I know I'll be starting slow. That's easy to spin it on the start here, so be careful. Don't kill me.
Same with me.
have fun. Pace car's off. Green flag. Caution is out. Hold your position.
Got a nice black flag for that, baby. Hell yeah.
You can start putting like an age limit on racing or something.
Answers my question.
Pit road is closed. Coming around it. 6.
Yeah, same thing every race.
I have literally done 30 laps. The first 30 laps strictly under caution.
I was watching him, and I spun myself
Alright,
trying
we're gonna have
to
come
evade
around
him.
two.
Thankfully, the wall was there to catch me.
We're gonna have to come around to 9. Lining up behind the pace car.
Great. Sounds like a fun time. Glad I showed up.
Well, that makes me feel better. Eventually, it'll happen so often where they'll break their car or they'll just give up. Usually.
Hey,
And then
hey
about
guys,
halfway
you
through the
guys
race,
want to know
it'll
something
be
funny?
And we'll
So I
not have any
started
more
from the
caution.
pits, and I qualified P3, and there was a caution before I even.
It's fun whenever you get to
There was
race.
a caution before I even left pit road, and now I'm the leader.
Everybody needs to realize that cold tires mean everything in this track. So
Not only that, I just think that people don't have their force feedback set up right. Like, it wasn't until like a couple weeks ago I had mine set up correctly, but I'm on a G29, so there isn't much room for error.
So what do you have your force feedback at?
So after doing a lot of testing, you have your minimum like voltage that gets set. Mine was like 950 to 1050, but I set it in 10% for minimum force. Each vehicle ranges anywhere. I mean, it depends on what kind of setup it has. If it has like a softer suspension, I go for a lower strength so I can feel the wheel. But I mean, this one here, I'm running at 17.2 on the strength at 2.2 newton meters on a 10% minimum force and 100% intensity. And most G29s will be just about that. Very minimum differences on the minimum force, but
So it's not far off from the auto setting then?
yeah, it just every vehicle's different. So like the auto is pretty good, but the thing is that the only way you can utilize the auto button is if you're putting in laps at full speed. Not when, like, you say we were sitting here and we go to pacing and we go back to racing and then go back to pacing again, and then I click auto under pacing. It might not be accurate because I've had it shoot up to like 44 when it should be down here to like 17.
1 to go.
Yeah.
Be on the inside, boss.
I just did that. I hit the auto just to see what it would put it at, and it went to 56.
Are you on a G29?
Yeah.
Yeah, just try to nail them to like 17.2, but I mean, once again, you gotta have that minimum force and intensity. Maybe you don't, but you get the best feeling out of it, based on notice.
My auto took me to 42.5, so.
Yeah, none of that's gonna be right unless you're using like a direct drive wheel or something. But I mean, you can use it that hard, but good luck. It's very tight, and the problem is that your wheel will be really hot towards the end of the race. You can feel the cover. But there's I'll talk to you more about it next caution.
You have control. Maintain the pace speed until the restart zone. Then go.
I'm staying to the inside. I will be hitting the apron. I have a black flag. I am hitting this time by.
Take it, bud. Keep taking me. Got that nice clean air. Let's get it up.
There they go. There you go.
Caution, caution. Any feeling about the car at all?
So like I was saying,
Toy from that guy, so it shouldn't bother me. I'll sign it.
you go in your graphic settings, you can turn on the graphical stuff. Like there's a box that pops up on top right, tells you like FPS and all this different information. Anyways, it'll tell you about force feedback strength in there too. The F box, pretty much you don't want that to max out when you're at the turn, or like putting the car under as much stress as you possibly can. and that's how the auto does its thing.
Fastest car on the track.
But sometimes you can turn it up like a notch or two from auto if it's actually set up, you know, after you're running the race or while you're running the race.
Lining up behind the
So, like,
car.
recommend going into a practice session by yourself and just going around 10 laps and then press auto.
Is your road fucking open? Yeah.
Check it out, backstretch.
Open.
But anyways, I hope this information helps you guys. That I think you might have it dialed in right, but and also make sure you don't have linear mode checked on if you're using the G29. Those are for direct drive wheels, but it's turned on by default.
Well, I'm pretty sure my wheel is a direct travel wheel. It's a Thrustmaster TMX, so.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the G29. It's the cheapest wheels out there. People get started on.
Looking good there, boss man. Got a little breather. How's your car?
I got to ride in a freaking $85,000 racing sim today. Monster Energy has the sim racing experience apparently, and they were outside my local Walmart with a trailer set up with 2 sim rigs in there, and it was just wild timing because me getting into all this. And so, anyways, tried that thing out, dude. Holy cow! But $85,000 is just the base setup for that. It's a CXC Motion Pro 2 or something like that.
Yeah, shit gets wild whenever it gets more expensive. And the guy who owns my buddy's Legend car, he has a sim setup that he said if he didn't build that, it would equal another Legend car.
Oh yeah, dude, like half the cars in the Walmart parking lot are probably like 7/8 of the car out there. It didn't even cost as much as one sim rig costs. It's just nuts.
Did you race Gen 4 last night, number 13?
To a new loop. I raced here before last night.
Make sure you get yourself something to
No,
drink.
Gen 4 at Pocono, because someone was
I
telling
think we're going to be on the inside.
pretty much that exact same story last night.
No, I raced it. Well, I did, but I didn't do that. I just did it today, like in the middle of the day, like 3 o'clock or something. But I was old Pocono. But I didn't tell those stories like that. I only did one race though, and I had a horrible time.
Yeah, no, that race sucked, the one I did.
They're probably the same one. But I mean, it's possible anyways. I mean, like, they travel around to apparently a bunch of Walmarts. And I just never seen them before. I've never heard of it. Could have been someone out here by me.
You have control. Maintain the pace speed until the restart zone. Then go. Green, green, green.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Close.
I told you, man, I've done the 30 laps in this before we get out of the caution.
I think that was leader.
It was. I was saying leader spot, but my voice wasn't coming through.
Yeah, can we just do a mutual agreement for those who don't know how to run their car? And just start off in third and gradually get on the gas until you can get the car under pressure.
Oh, but they can't do that. They got to win the race from the start.
I was muted.
I'll be honest with you, I'm all for it, but we got to be able to start first. That's the problem.
Exactly.
Remember, we got to start in the
Did
rear.
you get a black flag for that, 9?
And these things is suicide. So I don't even know why anybody tries.
I'll be honest with you, brother. Like, this is my first week. I just bought these cars at the beginning of this week. First time riding on Dover. I can start off first gear, no problem. And just don't give it all she's got. And you can shift a little early. You don't have to wait for red light.
You're going to be leaning on me. Go, man, go.
Yeah, but you're
Go, go. Good job, Andrew. Go, go. Hard, hard, hard.
you're you, and everybody else. I mean,
Yeah, no, I got you. I'm just saying, like, if I could do it, these other guys should be able to do it. But once again, it could be, like I said, people not having their force feedback set up right. So I noticed a lot of this stuff that I was talking about when I was racing 87 Legends.
Well, I ran the open last night with no issue. I don't know why my car just broke loose like that.
I was about to say, you were good the first 2-3 starts, and then just suddenly that one, it left you.
Our tires are too cold. You know, when we start off the race, our tires are preheated, but now they've cooled off so much since we have not been racing. Maybe that's it.
I just know I started like on second to last row because I didn't qualify, and I'm in 10th, and I haven't passed anybody.
Yeah, I don't know how you did that.
Still cruising around with a black flag.
Because even when these cautions have been happening, man, I don't even let all of it just go around them. Well, there's only been one where I had to slow down, but still, how you get in front of me?
Go, man, go, 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 go. Give me a quick radio check, please. Support, hit me up as you're going into turn 3. Do it one more time. I got a big TV screen behind us. You can be on the inside.
This has been the greatest 25 minutes in racing history right here, boys.
Don't worry, we're just trying to get to the main event.
We're just doing parade laps for the crowd.
It's what High Limit should have done earlier, because God almighty, that first lap record was scary.
Who won that race, Larson?
Yeah, Larson ran away with it after the break.
Did Kyle Larson win?
Behind the gate.
Yeah.
No, I just met him like 2 weeks ago. He was racing sprint cars in my local track.
Face cars off, be ready.
How did Tanner Holmes do?
He rolled, sadly.
Car behind you, just pitted. Ready, ready, green flag.
And maybe another one, maybe?
35.998.
I will be pitting, I will be pitting, I will be pitting.
I think he's pitting.
What do we do at turn 3?
Clear.
Turn right.
Oh, we've never made it this far.
Inside. Clear.
I was good until I upshifted.
P1, get the fastest car on the racetrack. 25.4.
I thought we were doing drag race and only driving in a straight line there for a second.
That's what we need.
Don't worry, 16, I'm not going to pass you. It's too soon. I don't want to cause
Outside.
any potential for a wreck.
Looks clear, clear, clear. P1, get the fastest car on the racetrack. 23.912. Well, that was a great lap, bud. Keep it up. P2, get the fastest car on the racetrack.
some reason I feel like I want to go into the pits.
Inside, inside. Clear low. Inside. Keep it up, man. Keep working. You can do it. The gap is 1.7. Still there. Inside, inside.
That's unfortunate.
Looks clear, clear, clear.
But I did manage to wreck without wrecking the field, so that was pretty cool.
Fast guys running 24.726.
Well, that sucks.
Know what you're coming? Do you think we need an extra tow, or do we just work on the body stuff? All right, gentlemen, here we go. 10 away. 5 away. Yeah, you are marked. Now, turn it, nice and smooth. But nice and easy. Remember, you're going to leave on me. You're leaving on me.
Did not mean to press that.
already said it, and I'm totally okay with the gameplay trailer coming out next month. It's fine. Challenging if you have all the assists off, fun no matter what. I mean, that's just all going to come down to personal preference. We'll have to determine for ourselves when the game comes out. They use real-world racing insight data for the driver ratings. That's totally fine. No big deal. I feel like some of the late EA NASCAR games, when they did ratings, they were really random and strange. So I'm more for like more official ratings and stuff, especially from like a NASCAR sanctity themselves. You'll see someone like Kyle Larson using the Highline more often than other drivers now. That's cool, but it doesn't matter if the Highline is garbage, because that means Kyle will be slow. It was like that NASCAR heat, and I don't know. That's to be determined. We'll see. It's a good idea in theory, but we'll see. Dale Jr. is helping tremendously. Now I want to talk about. I think it was the Daily Downforwards tweeted. And this could just be them making a joke, but it was essentially them saying they put more effort into ARCA and the Dale Jr. podcast on the career mode, then that meant they didn't have time to do like spectator mode or split screen. And that's a big part of what I have to say later. But I mean, come on. Anyway, I'll get to that later. From practice, you start in your garage stall and your team pushes you on the pit road. So essentially you'll be on pit road when you start. Like, I don't think there's going to be garage stalls that you can't drive around the garage, which whatever, that's totally fine. I feel like, and we'll get to this later, people asking for really sim stuff don't actually want it. The pre-race stuff is the driver's perspective. They've already said that, everything's from the driver's perspective. I'm cool with that. It's totally fine. Of course, there's stage racing. Why wouldn't there be? No tire set limit. I saw people complaining about that, and it says it's in their 3 to 5 year plan. I think for a console game, that's just not needed at all. I don't think that's necessary, because especially in like iRacing has tire limits, but they're not exactly perfect, because you can't like put old tire sets on, especially if you accidentally put one on. I just don't think it's necessary for a NASCAR console game to have tire set limits. I just think it's going to go track by track, and it's just so much unnecessary depth time, I think. And for what? Especially in shorter races, are they only going to give you 1 set, 2 sets? It's not worth it. It's not, the juice is not worth the squeeze on that, and whatever. If you're going to be mad about it, that's kind of a valid concern, I guess, but like, if you want realism, but like, I just don't think it's necessary. No spectating multiplayer races, but it's in their future plans. Now, I saw so many people mad about this, and it's just, I'm hoping the online will be good, but I mean, we'll see. I haven't felt like there's been a good online racing since like Inside Line, or even like NASCAR 14-15. I just don't, I mean, for leagues and stuff, sure, but I just don't, personally for me, I don't care. Like, I just don't need it at all. But I mean, I understand if you're kind of bummed about that, but it's not an end-all be-all for sure. Alright, let's look at the next part of it. Tools for running leagues is in their future plans, and there's options for custom races and multiplayer races. Like, that's just a lot, again, for a first-year game. And I saw people being like, they had 2 years to make that. Yeah, they had 2 years to make this game from scratch. Like, yes, they're importing stuff from iRacing, but I mean, they're building a game from scratch. Like, it's going to take 2 years to get that game made. You're not going to get everything in this first one, for sure. And, man, it's just, people want to burn down iRacing headquarters over some of this stuff. You cannot drive your car on pit road manually to avoid trolling, but also future development time. Okay, we're going to